The wink was the turning point. My life would be different today if I'd have made another choice. Ah, well, here's the sad story, my friend. I'd been in my office all morning, working on this week's productivity report. This report could make or break the promotion coming up. I could finally move to an upstairs office and buy that boat I'd had my eye on. Fortunately, my assistant was holding all of my calls, but that wouldn't put off a visit from VP McBride, who came to see me just before lunch with a rather unusual request. Sam, I'm going to get right to the point. This happened to be his standard greeting, so no big surprise there. But his next words absolutely floored me. Thing is, we've all been talking about this upstairs, and, well, I know you're not going to like it, but we are all in agreement on this, Sam. This is a family company, and we can't promote you anymore being the, mmm, bachelor that you are. The silence lengthened as I stared at him. Finally, I stammered out, "But this is discrimination, Mr. McBride. Surely my solid work ethic speaks for itself. I've been with this company for 5 years and brought in new clients who've been loyal. Shoot, I've been loyal. I can't believe the board would be so adamant." No smile was cracked, not a single expression that I could base a hope of reconsideration on. No, that wasn't the word I was going for. I was frozen in place, stunned that the company could deny my promotion based on such a life-changing requirement of being married, especially since I was over 50 and had no plans of ever tying that knot again. What if I explained my reasons for not wanting to get married? What if I told them I can focus on my work and be more efficient as a single person without the distractions of a spouse? Would that make any difference? McBride seemed to consider this for a moment. When he spoke, it was thoughtfully and carefully said. "I like your work, Sam. You've been dependable and brought in millions of dollars in new revenue. But that promotion would put you in the spotlight. You'd be representing the company at very public events, international events. We just don't think you'd be setting a good example for what the company stands for. Home and family first. We can't jeopardize our solid reputation. We need to go with a family man. If I could tell the board that you're dating even, that might make them reconsider." He winked then. I almost missed it. He was giving me an option, a way to appear to be cooperating with building up the company image, while at the same time remaining just as I was, footloose and fancy-free. For a few moments, I considered giving in to the subtle blackmail. What would it hurt? I could find someone, bring her to a few company parties, drag it out for a few months, and then quietly break it off. Deep down, though, I knew I couldn't bring myself to do it. It was dishonest and not in my character at all. I loved my job and would stay right where I was until retirement, but I would not under any circumstances bow to this kind of company pressure. No promotion was worth my self-respect. Giving McBride my decision might be tricky. I appreciate the board's position, Mr. McBride, but I'm going to have to forget about the promotion rather than let someone else try to control what I do with my personal life. The disappointment on McBride's face made my stomach drop. I can't say I blame you, Sam. There have been a few times I wish I'd made the same decision when the board approached me. But we each have to live with our own choices. So here's the deal. You're under contract for the next 5 years. We can't fire you without getting hit with a huge lawsuit, and we're not willing to do that. But we can't have you talking either. Do you know Jonesy downstairs? The doorman for the building? McBride nodded. He had this job before you. He said no, just like you did. His contract is almost up, and we've made sure he'll never work again in this city. You see, cooperation means everything. Since you've decided not to cooperate, we're transferring you to another branch. He paused and spoke with finality. Pack up your office this afternoon, Sam. You'll be moving to the new branch first thing tomorrow. And that's why I'm working here in Chicken, Alaska, and I'll be here for the next 4.5 years. Was it worth it to stay single? I'll let you know when I thaw out in the spring.